Hello, everybody. Happy Earth Day, and welcome to Punchlines. I'm Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan. And if you're wondering how Ryan and I did on our parlay this past Friday with Alex, well, we hoped it would be lucky and it would go something like this.
The hole-in-one video? Oh, yeah. Hole-in-one. I got you.
All right. So a guy hit a home run and right into the kayak. We'll do a little close-up here. There's a guy and a girl and their dog in a kayak, and the ball landed plunk.
Does that count as a splashdown?
I don't know. Technically, it didn't hit water. I'm going to count it as a splashdown, but look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, that's lucky right there, but here's how our parlay actually went for Ryan and I.
That's all that matters.
And this is Alex Manoah getting a return throw from the catcher or the up. Oh! Oh, that's got to hurt. That's, we'll see it again. And there you go. So that's one loss and then two losses. That's Ryan's loss and my loss. And that's a metaphor for the past two seasons for Mr. Alex Manoah. Ladies and gentlemen, behind the glass, Ryan B. McCormick, who is hermetically sealed behind the glass there. And if you take him out of the box, well, he loses his value. So we're going to leave him behind the glass. And, he would normally be co-hosting on a Thursday, but today, ladies and gentlemen, he is here to add to the fun and has just stopped laughing from the ball shot that Alex Manoah suffered. Jeff Parles, ladies and gentlemen.
It's really cruel because if that happened to me, I would be doubled over in pain for a long time.
Right.
Instead, it happened to someone else, and I'm laughing hysterically.
Hysterical.
I mean,
America's Funniest Videos has been on the air for 30 years.
Is Tom Bergeron still hosting the show?
No, it's Alfonso Ribeiro. I believe. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Alfonso Ribeiro really doing a lot of stuff. He took Dancing with the Stars from Bergeron, too?
There's another game show he might have stole from me, but we're not going to talk about that.
All right. Well, we're not going to do that right now.
I want to really talk about that. Jeff is here. Don't forget today, picks at 12:36. Ryan and I, we're going to make a comeback, right, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
I mean, with Friday, we'll get to that in a second. But since Jeff is here as our special guest on Monday, again, Jeff will be here on Thursdays, but this week
is Monday.
Is Monday. We figured it.
On my off day, I'm in with you.
I know. That's very nice. Yeah. You got the haircut. You look nice.
I feel great.
Jeff, here's your weekly Mets clip that Ryan found for you. Here's a little Mets clip that we like. We always like to have a Met or a Jet clip. The Jets are coming up. Here's the Mets clip.
Not always about the treasure to Wario.
So Wario's the bad guy, right, Jerry?
It's about the Mets. I love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
He loves
Get
the
the
Mets.
home around the Mets. I love the Mets.
What the hell was that?
Are they doing a cross promotion with Wario?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. But Ryan sent it to me, and I go, let's use it for Parles.
What?
What is it?
I've never been more confused in my life than right now.
Just a Mets meme.
The Mets meme.
Oh, is there a Mets? Is that playing off a Mets meme with Wario or with?
Correct.
With Wario?
Correct.
All right, I don't even know about this.
I just love it.
Obviously, I'm not with the times now.
I just love it because it's Wario.
Oh, we love Wario. Look. The Mets unveiled jerseys with purple in them, so it's a shame it's not Waluigi. In all honesty,
There you go. By the way, I know
I'm not totally clueless, Jerry.
And we have Mario Kart fans. You guys are Mario Kart freaks, right? Who would win in a game between Ryan and Jerry?
I'm not losing. I don't lose in Mario Kart.
He doesn't, and you have to be Yoshi though.
I would
Courtney
prefer
has
to be Yoshi.
Okay. So you, Jerry, who do you take?
I'm Tanuki Mario.
You're who, Mario?
Mario.
Who's Tanuki Mario?
That's the one.
That's Mario. Isn't it
it's
just
Mario
Mario
dressed as basically like a little rodent, right?
Correct.
How can you know that?
Look at me. See? I am hip. Let's go.
At least
guys
he's
wanna
saying
talk
Mario in that Mario.
Yeah. Who says Mario?
No, it's me.
It's Jeff. Yeah.
That's me.
No, I know like Atari 2600. You guys want to talk asteroids or Space Invaders? I'm here for
The only reason I know it, I got for my wife. I got her for Christmas. I got her a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay.
So she can play the Super Smash Bros. And
right. While you're watching sports
and Mario Kart. See, got it right there. With her niece and nephew who are in St. Louis. So,
all right, that's very cute.
Yeah,
but I mean, what do we say about this, Jeff? That Ryan says he won't lose, and Jerry, who I've watched live stream, I've watched him play Mario Kart.
Look, first off, if it's the four of us, you and I are finishing third and fourth in some order, just a matter of what.
11th or 12th.
Look, I'd love to see it. Maybe
11th and 12th.
You know what? Maybe I have to bring.
I'll get 11. I'll get 11.
Maybe I have to bring in the Switch actually, because obviously you can take it on the go. We'll see how these guys do.
Jerry, would you beat Ryan? I'm scared. No, I'm scared. All right.
I would with sight unseen. Sight unseen for this.
Yeah.
Because Ryan is Well, again, happy birthday to Jerry, who
He was happy to on Friday. Yeah.
celebrated his birthday on Friday.
Where are we
Ryan's
for
is
that?
coming up shortly as well.
Shh.
But they don't know what day. It's shortly. That shortly could be 3 weeks from now, for all we know.
It's not 3 weeks.
I know it's not 3
No,
weeks,
I know.
but they're both young. They're both
They
in the
are.
right generation
Right.
to be good at video games.
Mhm.
It's funny. I'm saying this as Jerry and I are legitimately the same age. But I think I would make McCormick the smallest of favorites, like minus 120
Do you
and
know-
Jerry even money.
Do you know what's amazing about this is in my trunk, parked in the garage, is an N64 with that game right now.
All right, you know what? Cancel the rest of the
Cancel
show.
the show.
Go
I'm going to
get
get
it. Plug
Jeff,
it in. Let's
fill
go.
the time.
I got you.
I'm going to bring it in the studio. We'll hook it up to a TV. You guys can play tomorrow before the show. One heat, see who wins. Oh, this is good. Place your bets now. Joey B, if you're there, make a line for us.
I wonder, is Joey B on?
I don't see Joey B. I see
Joey,
Keith
where
Lau.
are you? Does he even realize I'm on the show? That's probably why.
Maybe he doesn't realize.
That's a
Frankie
shame.
Fungo's got to be sad with the Pirates losing 6 in a row. Thank you, Keith Lyle. Pirates don't use brooms. Ha, 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 ha. We're going to get to that Jet stat in a matter of seconds. And the best 2 balls hit all season, Keith Lyle said about Alex Manoah. Yeah, and we'll take Alfonso Ribeiro. You're done. We had a Mets clip.
Alec.
I said Alex.
Several times.
What?
I mean,
Because I'm thinking of Alex White being here. She's usually
what happened to that dude? He was so good, and now
He was a Cy
he
Young
legitimately
candidate.
is terrible.
Yeah, there's got to be
And it was
some,
in 1 year.
some mental issue. There's got to be not mental, but I mean,
No,
like,
but the psyche.
Yips. Yeah, psyche. He needs John Smoltz
Yeah.
guy. We also have a Jets clip for you. So
A Jets clip.
this is a Jets
Whoa.
clip or a stat?
Stat.
It's a stat. Which is working.
I saw this already.
You already saw this.
Go ahead, put it up on the screen, guys.
May we?
Yeah, go ahead. My only comments on this. Tim Reynolds, who is a respected journalist, but is a member of the cowardice Miami media.
Okay.
Say that partially in jest. Times a team named the Jets have scored 7 in a playoff game in the last 13 years.
Winnipeg 2, Jets
2,
nothing.
Jets 0. That's, of course, because the Jets haven't been in the playoffs in the last 13 years.
But I mean, the fact that a hockey team in the playoffs, normally you don't score 7 goals.
Right.
So
Well, I will
Which
say,
was an amazing game.
I don't know. I forgot to look at the rundown, so I apologize if I spoil this real quick.
no, go for it.
But how about this weekend in the NBA and the NHL?
Yeah.
Where the home teams didn't lose.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often.
Yeah, I saw a lot of memes about books going. Dwayne Colucci.
Kaluch.
Colucci threw something out there about that. Someone asked him when Colucci is going to be on the show. He's going to be on soon, right? Someone on a text, but yeah, a lot of home favorites.
Yeah. Well, since the play-ins began,
Yeah.
home teams are 19-1
Ugh.
straight up.
They're very
the
Tyler Glass
only
now.
win is the Lakers against the Pellies.
Yeah,
That's
to get
it.
the 7 seed. Yep.
That is it.
Very Tyler Glass now. He stat 19-1. Wasn't that what he was before that?
20-1. Yeah.
All right, and then we can talk about the Jets. This is a late breaking news story. The Jets have just traded Zach Wilson to the Broncos. Your beloved Zach Wilson.
What
is
a
now
what
gone.
a shame.
I guess we'll have to go with that Aaron Rodgers kid.
I will say the Jets are equally as guilty as Wilson is in this being as big of a train wreck as it was. Multiple offensive coordinators, neither of them any good. They protected him too much. They probably should have started Mike White 2 years ago over him when it was
White.
apparent that Mike White was better. And we saw that right away when he torched Ryan's Bears in the first game he played that year.
Oh, wow. Ryan.
It's the only
Look at
game
the
that-
pursed lips.
That's
Not
the-
happy hearing about that.
Sorry. I mean, hey, look, they got
Caleb
they got-
Williams is your
they ended
quarterback.
up- They ended up getting Caleb Williams and DJ Moore and other people because of in part because of that game.
Yeah.
Wilson goes to a pick swap. Jets are eating a little bit of money, not a lot, only $2.5 million when it's all said and done. So
Half of his contract.
yeah, half of the contract. And
Jeez.
the Broncos right now, their quarterbacks are Jarrett Stidham,
Brock Osweiler.
Zach Wilson, and
Jarrett
your boy, Ben DiNucci.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Ben DiNucci?
Sure. I think he went to high school, actually.
He's a Pittsburgh
in
guy.
Pittsburgh
isn't he?
area.
Yeah,
I
and he
believe
went to JMU, started that game in the pandemic season.
He went to Matt Neverett School. I think he went to Pine Ridge.
No, I don't know about high school. He's a JMU guy from college, but I really hope Sean Payton goes out and drafts a quarterback because if you're going in with that, yikes, that could be
They're
that could be the worst team in the AFC.
Yeah,
it's
they're
not
looking at-
impossible.
why do I see Bo Nix going to them in a lot of mock drafts? in 3
Because
days?
it seems to be between Knicks and Penix for Denver at this rate.
Penix, that ball will float up there even high. That guy can throw a deep ball. By the way,
He did go to Pine Ridgeland.
what's that?
Ben DiNucci did go to Pine
Wow.
Ridgeland.
Wow. I pulled that one out of you know where. Yeah, that's Matt Never's. Matt, might be comparable in age, or is Matt a little older? I don't know. They might have played together. We'll have to check with Matt. Is Matt here tomorrow?
26. Matt is not here tomorrow.
The schedule just keeps changing. Just tell me. I'll just be here at noon every day, and whoever shows up.
30.
I know Alex will be here.
He's a
Wednesday
little
and Friday.
younger than Matt.
Yeah, he's a little younger.
He's a little younger than Matt is.
All right. By the way, nice job with the Mets ream, Ryan. What did I just say? Oh, yeah. Keith Lyle said on the Mario Kart that Ryan will get middled hard. You'll get middled hard. You'll finish like in second place between Jerry and me in 11th. So we'll see. I got middled hard.
I got middled really hard.
Dude.
Best sound drop ever. Today, before I mention that, by the way, you can find our podcast, ladies and gentlemen, Sports by the Book, hosted by Jeff Parles and Alex White. Very popular on the podcast. Wherever you get your podcast, make sure you check that one out. You can see ours as well. Listen to ours. Can't see a podcast.
Sure you can.
Yeah.
In your brain, in your imagination, you can see it.
They wanna
People want to see your face.
They
They,
wanna
don't want to
see
see
this.
mine. They want to see
There you
yours.
Shameless plug, ladies and gentlemen. I just found out this Thursday I will be performing at the Dennis Bono show here at the South Point. No, we're
Very nice.
save it. It's already sold out, I believe. Kathleen Dunbar is a comedian who's going to be on next week because I'm doing a show at the Bootlegger in the Copa on May 1st. But if you're going to come see me, come May 17th and 18th at Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. That's where you're going to see the real show.
You're going to be at the Dennis Bono show.
I'm going to be in on Thursday. I'm doing a couple minutes.
When were you planning on telling us
I just
this?
found out. Kathleen Dunbar just said, can you go promote the show that you're doing at the Copa, but I can also promote this show. Now, I did a retirement village last week, and so this is 2 weeks in a row. I hope it's not the same crowd. Did I ever tell you, remember the older gentleman that came in here that day just at the end of the show? You were here, and Ann. Remember there was an old guy just sitting in the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at the show the day before, and he was kind of upset with me about a joke I made.
Wait, for real?
Oh, yeah. Came in and found me. He goes, you're the comic from yesterday. Yeah. And he goes, oh, yeah, great. And then he yelled at me. Not yelled at me, but he was just, I said, hey, it's a joke, man. It's
See, we got to stop letting people in the studio. I mean, I assumed he was, you knew him from somewhere.
I thought he worked here.
Since you're.
I don't know. I thought he was some guy. I thought someone
he
knew
worked
him.
there. Even better.
Yeah, he just walked in.
Hey, he was wearing shorts and a T-shirt. He's not going to. Come on, Frank.
I don't know. Have you seen what Sean's
By the
wearing?
way, well, I will say, look, Sean has been massacred by the poor barber that cut his hair. So I mean,
he looks handsome.
He always looks handsome, but the hair, we're going to miss the hair.
He looks handsome.
Might have to do an I will remember you a montage for that.
I'll remember. All right, today's April 22nd, 2024, and for the next 7 days, we've entered a week of palindromes for the dates. Woo, spooky. Show it, Ryan. There you go. So 420 was Saturday, as we know, and then every day forwards and backwards is the same, man. Mind blown, right, Ryan? There you go.
So hold on. Do we get to do this next year in May?
Yeah.
And then in June?
Yeah.
And then in July?
Yeah.
We'll
And
be
then
here
in
for all
August?
of it.
Yeah.
We'll be here
And
for
then
all
in
of it.
September?
And one of those will be our 1,000th show, approximately.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
The only ones that'll be like a true palindrome will be the 20th.
right.
If you go the full year.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, that's amazing.
5,
That's trippy.
6, 7, 8.
It's also, listen to this, it's National Baseball Day, and we all love baseball here. And to celebrate National Baseball Day, here's an amazing double play by Yankee farmhand with the greatest name I've ever heard of, Rock Riggio.
Ooh.
Rock Riggio.
Great name.
I mean, is that not a baseball name? So he's the shortstop here. You're going to see him go out, carefully get over the center fielder, then from his butt, throw, and then watch the pitcher covering, short hops, and steps on the bat.
Unbelievable by Reggio.
There's the replay. Avoids it. The center fielder, kudos to him for ducking under the knee at the right time. And then he just flips it back, and the pitcher with the wherewithal to cover. I'm assuming that's the pitcher. I think.
What level was that?
Double A.
Double A?
Yeah. But I mean, he's blocked by Anthony Volpe. So Rock Riggio play second base or something. I mean, you need Rock Riggio near. Oh, Rock Riggio! Vinny! Rock Riggio! That's the best name I've ever heard in baseball. And by the way, the Yankees are playing right now. They're playing Oakland. Wow, Oakland had the bases loaded in the top of the eighth. It's a scoreless game in New York. The only thing that's been exciting in this game is Aaron Boone ejected
In the first inning.
in the
In
first
the second
inning
batter of the game.
when he shouldn't have been. If you haven't seen the clip yet, we'll just tell you about it.
I retweeted it if you
Yeah,
want to
did you?
watch
Yeah,
it.
he complains about a call, and then if the ump, was it Wendelstedt, says one more word and you're out, a fan in a blue hoodie behind the dugout yells something. Wendelstedt kicks out Boone. He's like, oh, it wasn't me. It was that guy. It wasn't me. He starts shagging it, and it's all over the internet, so it's pretty funny. He got kicked out. So
Definitely go see the clip. It's even better than it's even more ridiculous than you could have imagined.
yeah.
Let's
And,
just go there.
and they have they have the shot of
share
Boone
screen.
silently just standing there, not saying a word, and then he gets booted. All right, so since it's National Baseball Day, speaking of baseball, what a weekend at the ballpark we had here locally in Vegas, where Jeff and I were a part of something special.
Oh yeah.
Jeff, we got some video and pictures. This was Chris Andrews, sportsbook director, Vinny Magliulo, also a Vegas legend, throwing out the first pitch. Once a year, Ryan, they become the gamblers, right?
It was
not even once a year.
Yeah, it was for this year specifically.
And the hats flew out the door, literally sold out, all the hats. There are the jerseys that our friend Andy Martello.
Look
and
at
Vinny are wearing.
look at all of us. Look how happy we are.
There's Jeff in his South Point
God,
shirt.
I am much taller than you.
You are much taller than me. That's the only shirt Jeff has, apparently, ladies and gentlemen. That was even.
This I have
You have two?
I have three.
I have two. All right, he has three. I'm wearing a Las Vegas Aviators. Andy Martello will be here on Monday, by the way. So Andy did a nice job introducing us all. We even have a closed caption. Look at that. Two legends in the game. Chris wearing his Roberto Clemente. And for just one day, they were the gamblers. Those jerseys, Ryan sported one on Friday, I believe.
By the way, how is it possible that Vinny looks handsome in everything?
He's a good looking
I
guy.
mean, just
He
everything.
can pull it off.
He looks outstanding.
He does.
There we
Okay,
go.
good. They stepped
I
over the
know.
chalk.
Chris-
Good.
There was a concern about both of us hurting ourselves while
exactly.
squatting as well.
Chris told me to get in the right batter's box because he felt that he didn't know where it was going to go. And Andy did such a great job.
Chris got it there. Vinny just fires his
Fires it in, man. There's me. I had to get up. That's all right. I was ready. The knees were ready.
Your pop
Keith-
time was great.
The what?
Your pop time was
You would have
great.
thrown that guy out trying to steal
It's like-
second.
It's like, Gabby, what's the guy for the Yankees? Or no, who's the guy with the 1.76 throw?
Moreno?
No,
What a picture.
the Yankees guy, wasn't it? Here's some stills.
There's a Diamondback.
There's the ball in motion. Here's Vinny with the follow through.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
Well done, Jerry, for cutting that. Thank you, buddy.
Shout out to everyone at Las Vegas Ballpark, as always.
Took care of us.
An A-plus organization from
really
the top down. Obviously, I know a few. Ryan, of course, works up there. You're up there. Alex is up there. Ann's up there. But just unbelievable night. Great ballpark. Just great to us all the way around.
Yeah, it was tremendous.
And shout out to Andy as well, who was
Andy Martello
perfect,
was the
perfect
best. He's
in
unbelievable
getting us
on-field MC. He'll be here next Monday sitting in that chair. We have Andy. Sean and I participated in one of the races, and we don't have footage, but I beat Sean in a race, so the beer
You're
relay
lying.
race.
You're
Sean.
He's
lying
not
to the
used to his
people.
aerodynamics yet without the
Frank
hair.
He
did
got
not
me.
win the race.
One of his leg, one of his steps is four of mine. It's like Darren Sproles versus like Randy Johnson running up a hill. And he got me. I kind of let him win because you let kids win these games. They're for the kids. And guess what I got out of it?
Beer.
3 beers for free.
Sean also got 3 free
Sean
beers.
also got
Honestly,
3 free
great promotion.
It was great for me. And I got a hat. I got a cool orange hat. He got a gift card to Steiner's. Steiner's, thanks for airing the show. So it was a win-win for everybody at the ballpark. We had a good time. I have a new segment we're going to play. We don't have a graphic yet because it's the first time we played it. It's called How'd You Do This Weekend? How'd you do gambling this weekend? If you took favorites, you probably did well. So, Punchies, let us know how you did. I'm sure Tommy will let us know. I know I saw some texts from him. Aaron O'Connor is saying different crowds. Kathleen Dunbar shows are great. They will love you. And the garlic nuts or bootleggers are the best. That's May 1st. I think it's next Wednesday. I'll be doing that show. And but save your money. So you can go to that show, but also May 17th and 18th, come to Kimmel. So how'd you do? We look back at the weekend and how we did. And we're going to look at the parlay. Ryan and I, we got to talk about it. We gave out picks. It was over pretty quick for all of us.
Yeah.
It was a bad one. You know what it is? We're rusty, Ryan. We hadn't done it in a while.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, that's right.
But-
Never seen this photo before?
How long ago did you go full Selleck?
Ryan used that shot. That was his Halloween outfit. He was playing.
It looks like Tom Selleck.
I was switching mustaches in our Halloween episode.
That's pretty good.
Ryan P.I. Yeah, he freaked me out. I would look up. I was doing the show and I'd look up and he'd have a different face. It was very funny. Actually, when will that be 100 shows? Because we'll have to look back at that. So anyway,
Right,
Alex
good.
she had a hockey game, right?
She had a baseball under.
Baseball under. That's
Yeah,
right.
She had Tigers, Twins.
Detroit, Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
And that didn't hit. And Ryan, you went with the Cubs.
Yeah. The first game they lost in the 9th inning, gave up a 2-run
Brian
homer.
Hillcrest, yeah, that was bad.
And then the second game they ended up winning. But another thing I also did say is that Cody Bellinger on 420 had homered the last year, had tripled the year, doubled and tripled the year before. So take his total bases.
Did that win?
He homered in the second game.
And you know how far that homer went?
420 feet.
420 feet. I don't know.
No, last year it actually did go 420.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I said take the Lakers. Looked really good at halftime. Lakers were playing strong. But guess what? They're a little long in the tooth. The third quarter, I think they were outscored like 32-15. Got into a little trouble right there. Here's how I knew, Jeff Parles, that I was in trouble. Now, I'd already locked in with the Lakers, right? What's that again? Yeah, I was locked in with the Lakers. Here's when I knew I was in trouble. When Jokic walked into the game dressed like this. Did you see this video?
I look really good that day. I put on this beautiful
He
suit.
came in dressed like
It said,
Gru.
"I'm
Obviously,
in
this is some
business."
sort of cross
Like the one
promotion
you're wearing?
Yes.
for the Minions
And
movie.
what happened?
They
Despicable
say
Me.
I
The
look
fourth
like Gru.
Despicable Me.
Fourth Despicable
Why
Me.
does that bother you?
It doesn't.
Then why bring it up?
Because they won't leave me alone.
Watch this.
They?
They?
Guys, I'm not your boss.
Very funny. Genius by
I'm not
Pixar,
your boss.
Disney, Universal, whatever.
Universal, I'm pretty sure.
It is Universal because they have the Minions, right? He looks like Gru. All you really
he
need
did.
is that
Yeah,
scarf
he
and the
did,
gray
yeah.
outfit. But he, with the pointy nose, I pulled it off. So I saw that and I went, oh, God, they're going to kill the Lakers.
Well, what? The Gru's got to be of Eastern European descent, right? I mean,
Well, he has that accent that,
yeah.
that I don't know if that sounds. I've never seen any of those.
Not
guys.
terrible.
I've been on
Not
the ride.
great, but not terrible.
That wasn't.
I've been on the ride a million times. So let's see. Braun only had 2 points in the fourth. Yeah, he got tired. Winnipeg Jets and Seattle M second game. You won a 2-teamer. So there you go. Tommy Green, how'd you do this weekend? Did all right. Frank knew that where that pitch was going. Yeah, I told him. That's a quote from Bull Durham that Christian and I do quite a bit. By the way, Christian, Robert Wool, who plays the I guess assistant coach, also in the baseball movie Cobb, where he plays Al Stump. Also, Newbaum Turk in Hollywood Nights, and he was in Batman with Jack Nicholson. He's going to be on the show coming up, Robert Wool. And if you're old enough, Keith Lyle will probably remember Arliss on HBO. Any Arliss fans in here? Woo. All too young for Arliss. Anyway, Robert Wool's going to be on, so I'm very excited about that. By the way, thank God you didn't take the Knicks covered. Did you see how the Sixers almost covered?
Yeah.
With Maxi's three-pointer at the buzzer?
Yeah, the half-court shot.
Could have screwed it up. He was like 0.2 of a second
It
late.
was late, though.
Yeah, but the home teams really did a fantastic job. Just that's what they're supposed to do.
Game one so far, yeah, they're 14-0.
Is that right?
Straight up, yep. And then we got two more game ones tonight. The Knights in Dallas, and then the.
How do you feel about your Knights in Dallas tonight?
They've played good against Dallas this
Yeah,
year.
I think Alex mentioned that.
They won all 3 games during the regular season.
Yeah. Or you or Alex mentioned that, yeah.
We
Yeah.
would, Alex and Ryan did.
Yeah,
though.
I talked to her about it, beforehand.
What's the line on that game?
Let me.
Dallas tonight.
By the way, Oakland just hit a home run.
Wow.
Top 9?
What's that?
Is it top 9?
Top 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dallas,
Two-run home?
$1.35 favorite tonight against VGK.
Okay, who
then
hit
the
the
other
home
game
run
is
for the
Kings-
A's? Someone who probably played for the
Kings
Aviators.
Oilers. Oh, is that Zach Geloff? Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
fantasy points,
Oh,
baby.
I'm sorry, did you say Bob Geldof?
No, Zach Geloff, who is probably the only guy on the A's who's like, hey, they might actually be here when they move the team to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
28.
He
There
was
you go.
he was a really good aviator, and
He was. There you
now
go. I
he's-
figured there you go.
he
Just hit a
took the
home
league by
run.
storm last year.
He's pumped up. Yankee Stadium. It's Bob Geldof, by the way. Does anyone know who Bob Geldof is? I'm showing my age. Lead singer of Boomtown Rats and also arranged USA for Africa, the Christmas song. Let them know it's Christmas. All right, let's move on. We might not have done well in our parlay, but you know who had the best bet of the week? This boxer, Ryan Garcia. Ryan, go ahead and put that up there. So, Ryan, you said this is confirmed. This was on his Instagram, right?
Yeah. That bottom one is his Instagram post.
So he put $2 million on. By the way, King Ryan, how did you not get that Twitter handle? That would have been a good one to have for you.
Well,
So anyway, Ryan
Okay,
Garcia put
creepy.
$2 million of his own money, and he was a 6-1 underdog. He pocketed $12 million.
yeah, plus the other 40 from winning the fight. So he says about 50 million, probably more in one night. Not too shabby.
He made $40 million on that fight. Why have I not heard of him? And I like boxing, but again, I usually just heavyweights. But what?
Yeah.
So that's why he had the $2 million to throw around just for fun. If he lost it, he didn't care.
Right.
These problems these people have, huh?
Yeah.
What are we saying? This was a good show, Keith. All right, so
well, hold on. You buried the lead.
What's the lead?
Of the
$2 million bet
of this, where the odds went totally through the roof on Garcia. In the
I
lead
didn't
up
know that.
because
All right,
because it was him against Devin Haney,
right?
Which
Who is
is a
undefeated.
matchup we've wanted for a while.
Yeah.
And Garcia missed weight.
Oh, that's
Over by
right.
3
Garcia missed
pounds.
weight.
That's right.
There had been one because this was a pretty even fight. Haney should have been favored, but not like that. And Garcia, right side the whole way, and won by decision.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but Haney came in dressed before the fight as Gru. So that was something that it was a whole cross promotion.
Is that our new thing now?
Yeah, I think Jeff, you have to come as Gru next Thursday.
You know what? It's fine with me. Just you know what, Ryan, petty cash, buy the
Petty
scarf.
and where's the petty cash?
Buy the scarf. I'll
Hands
be
off
ready
today.
to go. It'll be good.
Sean's directing and doing a hell of a job. All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break. Why don't we take a little break here, Sean? We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to read some more live comments. We're going to get to some posts. And don't forget, picks at 12:36 coming up. We'll see you right back here.
South Point is also proud to provide a variety of relaxing amenities for the guests who want to be pampered. Soak up the sun and let your stress melt away in our lagoon-style paradise swimming pool. A relaxing getaway where you can bask in the desert sun and enjoy seasonal food and bar service poolside. And if you really want to escape, come to Spa Costa del Sur. From couple suites to a co-ed wet area, our spa caters to business and leisure travelers who want to unwind and elevate their senses. A visit to one of our spa's steam, sauna, or whirlpool treatment rooms will leave any guest feeling like they can take on the world. Our gaming amenities include over 60 table games and over 2,600 of the most popular slot and video poker machines. We have penny slots, including the popular Buffalo games, and real machines like Wheel of Fortune, Triple Sevens, and Megabucks. If you prefer video poker, try Deuces Wild, Double Bonus, or a variety of multi-denomination games. Or try your hand at one of the most popular casino table games in the world, Blackjack. Don't let the game intimidate you. Blackjack, also known as 21, is both easy and fun. And our dealers are always happy to assist. And the best part? Blackjack always pays 3 to 2. Next, check out the roulette tables. Roulette is one of the easiest casino games to learn, and so much fun to play. It's a favorite of both beginners and seasoned players. In addition to blackjack and roulette, our casino pit features over 60 popular table games like Baccarat, Pai Gow Poker, 3-Card Poker, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and Mississippi Stud. So get out of your room and come join in the fun.
Conference? All right, we're back on Punchlines, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a good time on Mondays. Monday's always a fun show because we're recapping what happened over the weekend. The A's are up 2-0 over the Yankees. I'm glad I didn't touch that game. Yankees usually play really well at day games at Yankee Stadium. And
have we still figured out why they played a 1:00 game on a Monday?
Is it Earth Day? It can't because of Earth Day. I feel like Earth Day really isn't a big thing in New York.
I don't know. Who knows?
But the A's are up 2-0. Let's see. So Tommy let us know how he did over the weekend. Jerry, it was his birthday over the weekend. He went out, had dinner with friends and family. Sean joined us at the ballpark for Friday night. We hung out, met his lovely girlfriend Angelina.
Whoa! Thank you, Minidar.
What did Minidar say?
Minidar just gave us $20 to get hot dogs on him.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minidar.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now we have to.
All right. Well, now I obviously heard what I said during the break then.
This is the first time anyone's ever done this for us.
For your show. Sean Higgs got us the inaugural one. Sorry.
Well, I don't even know how that
Thank you,
works.
Minidar.
Is that just
all the money goes into Jerry's pocket and we never see it again?
Oh, that son of we need cash for the hot dog cart. I owe you for something too. Well, not just that bet, but I also
owe you right. Well, again,
I owe everybody. But again, okay, let's talk about this. Here it is. That ink is going to go away. I owe $215. I'm good for it. But I said, why don't we talk about it on
good
air?
for it as we've been past Lent for.
What are we going to do with it though? How are we going to distribute it? I'm just going to give two. Who am I giving the money to?
So what are we doing, Ryan?
Who
Does
am I
everyone get a
Venmoing
piece of the
it to?
$215, or do we
No.
just all go to
Well-
Steiner's and have a big ball out there?
So that may be what we end up doing.
Okay.
I was thinking
half.
before these playoffs started,
Right.
and we go 50 on an NBA futures, 50 on an NHL futures, 50 on an MLB future, and then 50
on a Super Bowl future, and
Yeah.
then $15 Frank just sets on fire in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
well, we have to plan that. We should do that. What
Well,
show?
we should probably talk about that because the playoffs have already started.
Right.
We could do second rounds. We could do whatever. We could do a series. I know Nick.
I think I'd rather just take the final future, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't we? We'll talk about it this week. We'll have we'll figure it out.
As long as we don't have, well, it's a good thing. There's no Pittsburgh team in the NBA.
Correct.
Condors,
You count
the Condors have not
The
existed.
Pittsburgh
in a,
Pisces from the movie Fish That Saved
the
Pittsburgh.
Condors have not existed in a long
Connie
time.
Hawkins, yeah.
The Penguins, of course, are not in the postseason,
second year in a row.
so we don't need that. The Pirates are awful now,
Well, they were for a while. They were good.
and I'm not letting you waste money on the Steelers to win the Super Bowl.
Hey.
Thank you,
So-
Sean. Sean, cut his camera off right now. You're directing
be.
today. Cut him off.
Pretty
there
good
you go.
value,
Just
though.
show me and right. Just show me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Way to go, Sean. That's what happens.
By the way, speaking of
but Minidar, thank you.
Speaking of the Steelers, I
Yes.
hope all those Bronco fans, just kept the Russell Wilson jerseys
they can make him Zach
and make
Wilson
them Zach
jerseys.
Wilson jerseys.
Oh man, genius thought. What number did Zach Wilson wear for the Jets?
He wore 2, but I think he's going to wear number 5.
Well, 3 plus 2 is 5. There you go. You just combine the numbers. There you go. You're on it.
Everyone
maths.
is. Look, Ryan. Everyone is playing checkers. Frank is playing chess.
Y'all playing checkers. I'm playing chess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be interesting. That should be interesting. We'll see. Minidar, thank you. Minidar also gave us some suggestions early on in the show. Minutes freshen up, so thank you. What do we know about Minidar? Where is he located? Who are you? Maybe it's a female. I don't know. Minidar, send us a little bio.
Regardless, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Thank you.
We
Way to go.
appreciate anything
We do.
you give us.
Sean, sound the horns.
He says he's a white, or they say I'm White Sox and Broncos fan.
It's post.
Minidar.
White Sox and Brian. It's post time, baby.
That's a tough existence at the moment.
Yeah.
It's time for post. The punchlines there is pretty picture.
And I'm the one saying that's a tough existence, which is really saying something.
White Sox and Broncos.
Yeah.
Oof. Hey, it's time for post the punchlines, and we're gonna start with some NBA action, right? Larry Nance Jr.
Yeah. May or may not be betting.
Former, I think he wants to clarify it. So roll the clip. He is not Jonte Porter.
Respectfully, I'm betting on the Pels. I'm not betting. I'm not
Huge
betting.
laugh.
He realizes it right away.
Hysterical.
I'm betting on the
Genius.
Pels. I'm not betting.
I'm not betting. To be Larry Clear. So you're not very clear, Larry Clear.
He goes I don't have any betting apps, none
No,
of that.
I have no betting.
I'm not
He even
betting.
says that. Yeah, I am not betting on the Pels. I'm betting on us to win. They're an exciting team to watch. I like watching. And Minnesota, boy, Minnesota look good too.
Minnesota.
Minnesota look good. Why are you chanting Minnesota over there, Sean?
It's a meme.
That's a big time meme.
You know, what
Minnesota.
what is a meme? No, what is it for?
That's when what was that? When Biden won South Carolina in 2020 in the Democratic primary. He basically did like a mini Howard Dean.
Oh well,
where
no,
it just
Howard
goes-
Dean. Yeah,
Yeah, not quite that.
Howard Dean's my
Not-
favorite.
Not quite that, but in the middle
I'm
of
glad
listing
you
off the
went there.
states, goes Minnesota, like just like
Okay,
with,
I don't-
with the
I
most
don't-
epic energy of all time.
No, Howard Dean. That lost him.
No,
He lost
Howard.
it.
Howard.
I liked Howard.
That cost Howard Dean a chance at the 2004 nomination.
I loved it. The fact that that's become legendary. And Metal Sonic 64. Wait,
Jerry, that's Jerry.
is that Jerry? I'm assuming.
No.
No, it's not Jerry.
That's my brother.
Oh, it's your
Oh.
brother. Okay. I saw
Oh,
Sonic
what's
in there.
up?
By the way, we didn't ask Drew Dog. Drew Dog, what'd you do this weekend? Anything exciting?
Ask me.
You went to the lake. Don't say Lake Mead. Lake Mead?
Why that?
I went to
reaction?
Lake Mead last weekend. What's that?
Why that reaction?
Oh, because I got a flat tire there last Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not the
the
lake's
nicest
fault.
roads. A lot of rock.
Yeah.
They tell you, oh, it's a lake. You don't realize there's no beach. It's all rocks. That's not a beach.
Oh my!
The lake is beautiful. What?
This isn't a beach.
It's not a. I
bathtub.
thought there'd be sand. That's what
Where
mostly
do
when
we
there's.
live?
You can't import. You live in a desert. You live in a This is sand. Yeah, you could bring sand in. That was Sam Kinison, by the way. When I heard, it's kind of rocky, it was like a Flintstones episode. It was like in a quarry. Anyway, Drew, it's a beautiful lake. I liked it out there, but I came up. I wasn't even on the rocks anymore. There was a hole in the road the size of a crater. Hit it, went right to my tire pressure, and just saw it go 38, 28, 13. So I got out, ripped my shirt off, jacked that baby up, like a pit stop. Second flat tire I've had in 3 weeks in Vegas. Yeah. Haven't had a flat tire in 30 years. 2 in 3 weeks. What does that mean? I don't know.
Bad sign for the picks at 36, right?
Oh, my God. There goes my alarm just went up because I have it set for 12. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 12:36. Time for picks at 12:36. Jerry.
We've got a special.
We have a special? What? Oh, we got the graphic.
Punchline picks at 12:36.
Oh, God.
Who's singing that? I need to know right now. Was that Sean?
It's the two of you plus Jerry.
What?
We got a harmony going.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Because we sang it like as a joke.
So I timed the line.
That sounded frightening, honestly.
Can we hear it one more time,
Yeah,
please?
keep playing it
one
again.
more time. Jeff and I need to hear this.
Well, then we're not getting our picks at 36.
We'll get them in.
Punchline picks at 12:36.
Honestly, the second time around, it's even better.
It's even better.
It's even better. Frank.
Just think about the royalties we're going to get for this.
Oh. Frank?
Yeah.
I wasn't anticipating having an NBA play today, but because of news I just saw, I have an NBA play.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Los Angeles Lakers plus the 7 against the Denver Nuggets tonight. I do not like the matchup.
Okay.
I do not like the matchup at all. I think the Lakers match up horrendously with the Denver Nuggets. But Ryan McCormick, you know who's officiating the game tonight?
Oh, Tim Donaghy?
No.
Our boy Scott Foster's going to be there at the Mile High City tonight.
And he hates
the extender.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Lakers will actually win the game outright. I say that mostly in jest.
Okay.
But I will be on the Lakers plus the 7. And I'm on the under tonight in the Giants and the Mets at under 8.5 tonight in San Francisco.
Any reason why? Who's pitching or the matchup? Or what do you like about the weather?
It was an 8 that's been bet to 8.5.
Okay.
And I thought that 8 was the right number, so we'll take the hook and we'll go from there.
Maybe we're doing a Parley parlay.
Or we're doing a parlay.
Parles parlay with the S. Ryan, do you have anything for tonight?
I
do have one, but you go first.
I do like the Knights in Dallas.
Okay, good. There you go. We've heard the stats.
Or the over/under is 5.5. I kind of like that game under as long as it's Logan Thompson in net.
Okay.
If it's Aiden Hill, there's no telling what'll happen there.
Right.
But I
under
I do
5.5. You like that? All right.
Yeah.
And by the way, I did look at baseball last night. The Pirates are coming off a 6-game. They're at 500, 11-11. They got swept at home by the Red Sox. Basically embarrassed. Fundamentally, they couldn't do anything more wrong. I sent something to Ryan that the Pirates did on Thursday, and I wasn't clear. I don't know if the meme was clear or the tweet, whatever. The Pirates had what did they call it? The strikeout? They had a
K cycle?
They had a strikeout cycle, a K cycle. Have you ever heard of this, Jeff? Strikeout cycle in the 9th? It's kind of a newer term.
The strikeout cycle?
Yeah. Well, here's what it is. It's striking out 3 different ways. Caught looking, swinging, and then a pass ball thrown to first base.
Drop third strike.
Correct. Yeah, not pass ball.
I haven't heard that. I like that.
So anyway, that happened to the Pirates. That's how their luck's been going. I had never heard of it. A K cycle, they called it. It's up there with scorigami that we've discovered on this show. All sorts of things. I still want to do a South Point cycle where we all get a team or two. I'll make that happen for you next time. We'll do it next Thursday when Jeff is here. Anyway, I like the Pirates. Jared Jones, who I have a futures on for Rookie of the Year, probably won't pitch enough innings. But Jared Jones has been dominating. They haven't scored for him. The Pirates have to break out. They're playing the Brewers, who they play horrible in Milwaukee. They play them okay at home. The Pirates have to get off the schneid and win today. I think it's minus 140 at home, but it's all about Jared Jones. Leading the league in swings and misses. I think he has 74. He struck out like 39 batters in 19 innings. It's Little League numbers almost. Anyway, he is a rookie, but he has been cool as a cucumber. Started the home opener. Jared Jones, minus 140, Pirates at home tonight is my pick. I believe Frankie Fungo will probably throw that out there later, too.
Can we hear the music one more time?
Well, we're closing it up now that the picks are done at 12:40.
I want to hear it one more time.
Third time is when the royalties really kick in. And this is me, you, and Jerry. Jerry, your vocal on this, too?
It's mostly.
It's mostly.
Punchline picks at 12:36.
I can hear the Parle slamming the desk at the end. I can hear it. There it
It was
is.
hard because we were talking on top of it.
Right. What
Jerry's
can
very
do.
talented. I
Jerry's
think
very
that's all that has to come
All
down
right,
to.
we're doing more segments on the show, and we've gotten positive feedback from you guys and everything, and we're getting graphics, so we really appreciate it. We love it, and Jerry, thank you. Pirates minus 137. I do like them. Yes, I'm a homer, but they got to win sometime. And Brewers, I think Brewers are 14-6 in first place ahead of our Cubs, Ryan, and Pirates. But the Brewers aren't that strong, and their pitching is going to catch up to them. Traded Corbin Burns, and they're 14-6.
They're 10-2 away from home.
I know they are, but they're due. I know. They've been playing very well on the road. Jared Jones, baby. JJ tonight. Watch him pitch. If you're a baseball fan, watch his kid pitch. Yankees just got shut out with only 3 hits against the Athletics. So congratulations, Oakland. I always root for them because they're moving here. Ryan, they're going to be our baseball team here.
Are we getting that? Have we figured out if they're rebranding the name yet?
No.
I mean, they haven't rebranded the name in any of the towns that they've
I know,
moved
right?
to,
For
so,
over 100 years.
yeah.
Why don't they just keep they can't be the Aces, obviously.
I
but-
will say I don't have a problem with them staying as the Athletics because the color combination that they have is as good of a color combination as
great.
anyone in baseball.
Plus, money's green, Vegas.
I
huh?
mean, they
Mhm.
could go to a different name with the green and gold. Why are you shaking your head?
Could they
Because
just?
I hate those two colors.
Could
Why
they?
do-
I like the green. Could they bully?
You know why he hates the green and gold.
Why?
Football
Oh, Packers. Sorry.
Suck.
Packers what?
suck.
Okay. Could they not just bully the Aviators and take their name, make the major league team, the Las
That would
Vegas
be.
Aviators?
Look. I
Be the gamblers.
Just be like we're taking.
yeah. I'd rather be the Gamblers than the
Well,
Aviators.
I don't think
Just go
baseball
full-
would. I don't think they'd go for
The
that.
Las Vegas Gamblers brought to you by DraftKings.
Right. Exactly. Right. I don't know if that'll happen.
Why not?
All right. Moving on into some posts. What else do we have next? Now that we
well,
got the
so
picks?
we were talking about Larry Nance Jr.
Yeah.
Talking about basketball. So
Correct.
Game 1, Celtics series versus the Heat. They had a halftime performance of, I guess, a woman that's won America's Got Talent.
I think she won. She was on it. I've seen her at AGT. I want to say it was on the. I think it was in Chicago when we were doing the show on the road. But I think she goes by Red Panda or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. And there's a little leprechaun.
Yeah.
The leprechaun looks really creepy the way he's watching her, by the way. So here we go. What she does, she's on a unicycle, and I've never, ever seen her miss.
What is it called? This is Red Panda.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, Red Panda.
Thanks for watching the show, Jeff. Thanks for being here.
You've never seen Red Panda before?
Holy crap, were you not listening to the show?
No, I'm listening.
I just said I saw her live when I used to do warm-up at AGT. I told a 30-second story about her. Wow. By the way, Jerry is amazing.
Goodbye.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
If you would stop checking your email about who you're booking on Sports by the Book the rest of the week.
Which, by the way, is actually exactly what I was doing, by the way.
Anyway, Jerry, you were flabbergasted by that.
That's pretty cool.
You've never so Red Panda, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
I didn't realize she was America's Got Talent.
Yeah, she was on. We had her.
That.
Listen, every novelty.
So
act we've had
every like when I was in Columbia covering Mizzou, still at the ESPN affiliate KTGR.
Yeah,
that was the one treat a year for us during
Was
Mizzou
Red
basketball.
Panda?
Was we get Red Panda once a year, and everyone doing it normally at halftime would just, even if it was the cool dog catching the frisbee,
right,
which would happen once a year as well.
Right,
everyone would go down, get their halftime food, everything in the media room. No one would leave when Red Panda would perform.
It is amazing. I mean, it's just a one-trick pony, but it's good.
It's still great.
Have you ever heard about Red Panda performing at Mizzou?
No. Oh, you have?
No, I was.
No, he's just trying to make a bad joke of me not paying attention. That's all that was. I got you, Florida.
I wish I would have picked up on it. I'm sorry. I thought, yeah, literally, I go, that's Red Panda. I said, and he goes, hey, that's Red Panda. Have you ever seen it? You never seen it? Ryan's getting a clap today for that, and Jerry for the jingle. I love All right, moving on. What's the next?
Sorry, I derailed him.
That was hysterical. Matter of fact, 100 shows from now, that's the clip. Go ahead, rack it up. Next year, whatever 100 shows is, we have to show Jeff.
Just totally going into outer space. Just so bad.
What's next? Moving on.
Okay. Sorry.
God,
all right. So going to LA.
When Ann's not here, everything we just
it's all chaos.
Yeah.
Going to LA. New Chargers head coach John Harbaugh.
Jim
Jim
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
Sorry.
I know it's a common
John
mistake people make.
in Baltimore.
Jim Harbaugh,
Jim Harbaugh.
is now. Oh my God, that's
Former
the
coach of
snooze alarm
Michigan.
for the picks at 12:36. Yeah, he got a tat. Look at him. By the way, could he look creepier? Any creepier?
Yeah, but that's how he looks, though.
But why is he staring direct? He doesn't. Is he not know the person?
I think he's just blankly staring as they're finishing off the 15 and 0.
Then a creepy smile.
15-0. Yeah, he's kind of creepy looking. He looks like Caden with those glasses on, a little creepy Dahmer-esque. By the way, he then had the tattoo artist tattoo. You girls can get that permanent makeup, permanent pair of khaki pants. So I'll have the khaki pants in L.A. They don't wear khakis in L.A., Jeff.
He doesn't get that one.
Oh, no, I get it. I get it. I had to give the same reaction.
Yeah, that was the same reaction.
That was still, whenever.
Worst joke.
That might be the worst joke.
I'm doing it at the Dennis Bono show on Thursday. Should I not do the khaki?
Honestly, you should. You might get a laugh.
No, I won't be doing that. What's next, sir?
So now going to baseball.
Baseball bunch. We got a bunch of baseball stuff that we're very excited to show you. There's some funny stuff happened over the weekend. What are we starting with?
There was a feel-good story for the Boston Red Sox.
This was the best. Even though this was against the Pirates, this guy, you're familiar with the movie The Rookie, where Dennis Quaid played relief pitcher Jim Morris, realized he could throw heat. This guy, Cam Booser, which you want to call him Boozer. You can see everything he's been through here. So here's McCutcheon, Hall of Very Good. Strikes him out. Yep, they throw that ball out. This kid, he was building ceilings as a carpenter. And at 31 years old, he makes it to the major leagues. His family was there in the Burgh cheering him on. I was cheering for the guy. I mean, the game was 8-1, I think. It was 8-1. And there he is afterwards. They cut him. No, I'm joking. No. Celebrating. What a great moment. And he got the last out right here. I think this is Triolo. Check swing to Dustin Pedroia. Or Jerry Remy playing second. Plays second for the Red Sox now. But he got to close out the game, and just a great story. Those are the kind of stories I love. That was great. So that's what makes baseball amazing.
It's awesome.
He just he realized he could throw in the 90s with no pain, and he played in an independent league team and makes it back to the majors with the Boston Red Sox.
Yep.
Very nice. What's the next one? Is this Kerry Carpenter or John Sterling?
Kerry Carpenter.
Okay, Kerry Carpenter, you got to listen to this little kid. I'll stop talking now. This is what he yells to Kerry Carpenter. And he hears that. Can you sign my bat?
I'll sign it then.
I need to make my sister
Need to make my sister jealous. So, kids out there, if you want autographs, use that line because it worked. By the way, Carpenter was mic'd up for that somehow?
He is on a 5 or 6 game streak of having an RBI.
Oh.
So.
See, you do a good thing for the kids.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Tigers are surprising in that weak
Tigers.
division.
Go Tigers.
Well, the whole division is better than we thought, other than Minnesota, who's awful.
Royals look pretty good too. Yeah.
Royals.
it's not
the
bad.
Guards are 16-6. They've played more than half of their games against the White Sox and the A's, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, Tigers look pretty good. They played the Pirates too, the Tigers, and that's what started our losing streak, I believe. All right, and then so you're a New York guy, or at least you're familiar with
of course,
John Sterling.
Oh,
yeah, of course.
18.
36 years. How many years was he the announcer for the Yankees? Abruptly kind of just retired,
Well,
right?
he'd been dealing with health issues
Right.
the last few years, hadn't traveled on the road in a while.
Right.
And then obviously the health issues became too much. You could kind of hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
Not the same oomph that
Right.
Sterling had for
Sure.
years and years and years.
An A-bomb from A-Rod, right?
Very good.
And so he retired.
Yes. He's retiring, and this is one of the most ridiculous
It's absolutely insane.
Is here to present you with
Let's send a couple of the players out with an 83-inch TV.
He didn't even wrap it.
No bow. And look at his reaction. That's not going to fit in the minivan.
For what Sterling said also on Yes Network with Michael Kay later in the day, that this is now his 6th television in his apartment.
He definitely just said, I don't think I can get that home.
Right. I don't think I can get that home. Yankees are like, hey, we leave it here. It's
that's just totally ridiculous. Oh, thanks, John. You were with the voice of that run from 96 through 2000 with 4 and 5. There you go, an 83-inch TV that you could get at Costco for probably $500.
They had Rock Riggio buy it for him.
Rock Riggio, there you go.
Oh, actually, no. It's probably, what you call it? It's probably a PC Richards thing.
PC Richards?
PC Richards and Son. You know that.
Oh, no. Is that like Crazy Eddie's? I remember Crazy Eddie.
We talked about this last week, didn't we?
I don't listen to you when you talk. You don't listen to me when I talk.
Okay,
We
fair
just
enough.
ignore each other.
Fair
like
enough.
A,
Fair
like
enough.
a married couple, and that's why we have this picture of us with hearts surrounding us now. But anyway, yeah, seriously, the guy's your broadcaster, and you go, hey, here. Like, can you imagine if the Dodgers did that to Vin Scully? Thanks, Vin, for 60 plus. Here's an
Here's
LG.
an 83-inch
Here's an
television.
LG.
Oh.
Here's
And
a way
gotta
that you
get
can watch your replacement.
Yeah, here's how you keep up with a guy that's more coherent with you. And then, I don't know if you know this, to end the celebration, they brought Red Panda out, and she threw the dishes up in the air. And
That Frank has never seen before, by the way.
we're using that clip this week later. All right, and then is there another baseball one, or that was
Yeah,
the baseball
yeah.
one?
There's 2 more baseball ones.
Okay,
So
what do we got?
the first, we showed the Giants home run to start
Right into the
show.
kayak.
Uh,
A kayak.
a Dodger fan
It's for Christmas.
tried to catch a home run in LA,
This guy.
and it's nowhere near him, but
Nope.
he throws his glove to it.
That's what little leaguers do when there's a ball over their head, which is illegal, by the way.
That was on Saturday.
Yeah, against the Mets.
That was on Saturday. That was actually Starling Marte 3-run homer to give the Mets the lead for good in that game, and watched it live.
Yeah.
And I could not stop laughing for 20 minutes because all is like, oh, that ball's out of here, and then you see the glove come into frame. Like, wait, I legitimately rewound it and
I know.
watched it 4 different times.
I don't
to
understand.
make sure that my eyes didn't deceive me.
I imagine he's had a few beers and he's like, I know, I'll get it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Because you know what?
There's a lot of problems.
You
with
know
that.
who's caught a ball that way? I know there's a Bugs Bunny cartoon where Bugs is playing shortstop and he throws the glove up and it comes back
Oh,
down.
I thought you were going to say you did that. I was
No,
gonna be very
Bugs
impressed.
Bunny did it. Bugs Bunny's done it, and Bugs Bunny also struck out.
All right, do have any
3 strikes you're out.
have any actual human beings caught the ball?
No, I know it's insane. So that's a couple. 2 weeks in a row, something's happened in the outfield on a nationally broadcasted Dodger game. The week before, it was the guy who caught the home run and then pulled a fake ball out from his pocket to throw it back. I forget.
That's 3 weeks in a row then, because we also had Shohei's first homer as a Dodger.
Oh
That
my
drama.
God, that debacle.
Yeah.
That poor woman. There was actually a funny video someone put on. It was like how the Dodger, how intimidating they were. A couple did a video. But
I'm
yeah.
sure they might have just done the same thing with his record-breaking home run. That now he's the Japanese leader.
He broke Hideki Mitsui. He has 176 homers now, or 177, whatever. So I didn't see again.
No, I'm
It happened
sure
yesterday.
It played its way into.
It's amazing when you work at the ballpark, your whole day's gone, and then you get home, and the last thing you want to do is watch more baseball. So
I will tell you, I was a little surprised that Hideki Matsui only hit 175 homers in the majors.
You know, he had.
He came over when he was older too.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing.
that's really the big.
He was
thing.
big in the postseason, right?
Yes, he was
in the
World
postseason.
Series
He's great.
MVP
So I
in
think
09.
that's why it seems like more because he
No,
was such a key player.
I mean,
in the
Matsui
run.
never hit more than 31 homers, which is
And still, that's
it's
back then.
I mean, he also was playing in Yankee Stadium for the majority of his career, a left-handed hitter, power hitter. You would have expected more, right?
With that short porch, that's why Juan Soto, 18-1, was the pick for a home run title. And now we're going to golf.
No, well, one more baseball.
One more baseball. I might have to see.
So Oakland University, which white elephant
is Golke playing for him?
No. So
this is amazing.
Yeah. Instead of being on the hardwood, they did a tip drill, and not football either.
All right, and those two. Watch this. So he goes to go over the fence,
robs the home run,
brings it back, flips it, and there's his buddy.
Just your traditional F7-8 in the scorecard.
And you know what that shows when you're an outfielder? Don't be lazy. When a ball, like, back them up. Like, it always drives me crazy when center field or left field, they don't, like, if they see a guy that might dive and then, they're like, oh, crap, I got to run. That is a great example of a center fielder who's doing his job. Don't just stand there. Plus, you stand in the outfield so much. That's why I could never play. I was so bored in the outfield. And you back up, do that, line up, cover second. If there's some chaos, run to second. Sometimes you'll see that center fielder be there in a rundown. Got to pay attention out there. A lot going on. That was great. I know you had to search for that clip because we were talking about it and you found it. So very nice. Yeah, the guy who had all the 3-pointers, Golke. What was his name again?
Jack Golke. Jack Golke. Come on, you can't forget Jack Golke.
What
is going on?
I didn't hit stop. I'm sorry.
What is happening here?
I forget it.
What did I do without that? Because I stopped paying attention for 30
The alarm
seconds.
goes off at 12:36, and I hit snooze inadvertently twice. So that's why. So, okay, great baseball bunch. That was a good baseball bunch clips. And then I think we have one more. We're going to the World Golf.
Yep.
LPGA.
Ladies PGA. Yep.
What do you got, Ryan?
Her name is Nelly Korda.
Okay.
She's won 5 straight tournaments, tying the record. So she had won $260,000 late January, $300,000 in March. Then the next week she won $337,000, and then the beginning of April she won $300,000. This most recent tournament, She won $1.2 million.
Wow.
And when you compare that to Scotty Scheffler, who's won 4 of the last 5 tournaments,
Right.
he's won $16 million.
Yeah, I mean, LPGA is coming on, but yeah, the discrepancy is still there. But yeah, that's amazing. Five first-place finishes in a row.
Yep.
When I was a kid, the female golfer that was the only one you'd see on SportsCenter, trivia question for Jeff Parles, Nancy Lopez, married to former Mets hero, 1986 World Series, scored the winning the Mookie run.
Well, Ray Knight.
Ray Knight. She was married to Ray Knight.
Well, you gave it away.
Well,
with
I
the
know.
last
I
thing.
wanted to, you know.
By the way, Nelly Korda, of course, family is unbelievably athletic. Her sister's in the LPGA as well.
Oh, wow.
Jessica. And Sebastian Korda is one of the up-and-coming American hopes in tennis now.
Oh, wow. There you go. Wow, that also sounds like they're a very wealthy family that they can afford to send their kids to play golf and tennis all the time.
I will let you say that, not me.
Well, it's true. I mean, you know, that's why pickleball's sweeping the nation. It's cheap. All right, Sean, you did a great job directing. Cut Jeff off for a second. I don't want to see Jeff. There we go. Just show. There we go.
Well,
I'm joking.
I do have a question for Jeff, but you can,
Oh, you do have a question for Jeff? Go for it, Ryan.
Okay.
Well, so
Bring him
since
back, Jeff.
we have the NFL draft coming up this week,
Yeah.
starting on Thursday, do you have any props that you like?
I bet nothing so far. Now, talk to me in the next 48 hours. I might have something.
Well, you won't
Okay,
be on
yeah,
this
I am
show in
not-
48 hours.
What?
I said, well, you won't be on this show in 48
Well,
hours.
no, it's a good.
He can email us in a pic.
Sports by the book. I'll have
Sports
something.
by the book.
But
We'll
I
have
will
to
say
do that.
this.
It's just,
The biggest thing right now in this draft is everyone has no idea what Washington's going to do at 2.
I gotta go, Jane Daniels.
You would think that
It's
Jaden
just- it's
Daniels,
too
but if
perfect
they
of a
take
fit.
Ryan's boy Drake May at number 2, I can't really get on him for
What's your
that.
boy?
my boy.
And then
my boy,
if-
Blue.
Oh, you're well,
No, I get it.
you're
Tar
good
Heel.
old- you're
North
good old
Carolina,
Carolina
yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
But it's
Luke, man.
the one thing that I will look at because a lot of the good numbers are gone. You could have really done a really fun job of getting a nice number of Daniels to go to, a nice number on Drake May to go to. I'm not buying the J.J. McCarthy stuff. I'm not buying that. I think the earliest he goes is 4 in a trade.
Yeah, Minnesota's not going to trade up for him. is it?
I think it would be the Giants would move from 6 to 4 if something like that were to
They
happen.
have Daniel Jones for 3 years at $90 million. Yeah.
Oh, he'll get out of it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
this is a weird
It is.
betting draft.
It is.
Because in the even in the past, I would probably have about 4 or 5 bets on the draft. Last year I had nothing. Last year was a weird one as well because it was really just all you could really do was if you weren't buying that Carolina was going to take Bryce Young at 1 and that they were going to take Stroud. That was really the only thing you could really do a year ago. This used to be the best event for the bettors, period. The NFL draft. It's still good for most bettors, but you have to be on it early enough before the books get their numbers all stabilized.
Well, it's great for fans. This will be my first time watching it in Vegas. I mean, that's one of my favorite days of the year. I even watched Friday and Saturday. I'm always watching the ticker. We have some footage that my buddy Frank Murgy took. We'll show on Thursday of him, Mike Simon, who is Travis Kelce's agent. We actually have personal home footage of Kelce getting drafted, which I don't know if has been seen much. We're going to show that later in the week. We'll do it Thursday on draft day. And do we have your buddy coming on Friday or not?
Yeah, we'll have Daniel Bellinger.
Good. Daniel
on Friday.
Bellinger is going to be here.
He's back.
Ryan's friend is coming in, and he can talk
In
draft.
studio?
No, it'll be
No,
a
he's in
video
a video.
call. Yeah, he's in.
I was going to
back in New
say,
York.
that
They
would
have
have been
team
very
meetings and
impressive.
everything.
That would have been a great get by Ryan McCormick.
It's still a good get, Ryan. I'm
Still an
very happy.
excellent get.
And that's guy's Red Panda right there.
Tomorrow we'll have Chuck Esposito back on the show.
Excellent.
He'll be able to talk more draft.
Yeah,
props.
and he can talk about the draft props. So Chuck Esposito will be here. I've never bet on an NFL draft. I've never been in Vegas for an NFL draft. I'm excited for it. It's being held in Detroit. It's going to be a great atmosphere. And I don't know. I've never bet on. I think was Caleb Williams minus 10,000.
No sense in betting the number 1 overall pick now, Frank. There hasn't been for months.
Yeah.
What's that?
There hasn't been for months.
I thought there was a minus 10,000. Maybe it was.
No, it's minus 200, minus 20,000 now.
Oh, it's 20,000.
Yeah, you want that?
I say we pull our money together, guys, to win $100.
You have the
20 grand.
petty cash, right?
Right. We'll do petty cash, mini dar. We'll take the hot dog money. We'll do it. We're getting hot dogs. We'll eat them on Jeff's. Why don't we have a hot dog next Thursday on mini dar?
On the show?
Yeah.
Is Caden here to
I think
embarrass
we have to go
himself
to New
again?
York now.
What was that,
I
right?
said I think we have to go to New York now.
Yeah, I agree. Dollar Dog. We could do the 9 and 9 challenge.
Vinny, get the jet. Fuel up the jet. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode. Jeff, let everybody know the times.
Sports
and
by the
days.
Book, Tuesday through Saturday, 8 9 to 10 Pacific time. What's even the time zone that's left of us now? Because Hawaii's 2 hours from here, right?
You're just confusing the hell out of me right now.
9 o'clock.
9 to 10.
9
Sports by the
o'clock
book.
Pacific time, noon Eastern, Tuesday through Saturday.
Jeff Parles and Alex White. Alex will be here Wednesday, Friday. Tomorrow, Chuck Esposito. We're going to talk draft. We're getting to that magic time, and we'll have a lot more fun stuff. And Thursday, I'm on the Dennis Bono Show. So make sure if you're at South Point, I'll be on the Dennis Bono Show. I just found out like 10 minutes ago. I don't know. All right. Red Panda, we love you. Sean, great job directing. Lines. What's the show called? Punchlines. Line stands for Live in Nevada. Every show.
Boop, boop, boop.